What we're going to do at this point is show you how to place your brows. So we're going to start with a little brow pencil like an Annabelle, and we're going to use other things to create the brow at the end of the day. And we're going to see where our own brows are, so I've removed a little bit of the brow block so we can kind of see where things sit. And what we're going to do is we're going to start our brow right here along this line. We're going to come up, this is called the nares, and so this is the lateral aspect of the nares. And we're just going to come up to where our own brow is. Now, depending on the character, we're going to place this at different heights. So I'm just going to come a little bit above the old brow, and I'm just going to make a mark right there. And I'm going to put the mark in this direction, because that's the direction the brow is going to go. Then I'm going to come up over the nares here, line that up, and just create a little mark for the brow. Now, I can do various things with the shape of the brow, but I just want to get the initial. Now you can see the height here is a little different here, so I'm going to come underneath, and then we can just take a sponge or a fingertip, and we can just remove a little bit of that excess brow if we want. So there's the start of our brow. They're going to start here, and I need to get the height about equal, so that should give us about an equal height. It's quite a high brow. This is going to be for like crazy over-the-top stuff. Next, we're going to come to the outer layer. So we're going to come here, we're going to go to about a 45-degree angle, and this is where the brow wants to end. And it can end up here or down here, whatever you like. If it comes too far down, it's like a sad clown eye. So we're just going to bring it up to about here, and I'm going to put a little mark there, again, sideways, because that's the direction the brow is going to be, and that's where the brow goes. It's as far as it goes. And then we're going to come to this side, and we're just going to pop it up here. So these should be approximately equal about now. The final way I'm going to place my brow, this one's still a little bit higher than this one. Look at this neat thing I can do. Because I'm just using an Annabelle brow pencil, I can kind of screw around a little bit and try to get them about the same height. See, that's a little trick. You can do measurements too. You could just like measure that, and try to get your measurements dialed in. The next thing that we're going to do is come right through the center of the pupil, again using the nares, outside lateral aspect of the nares for our reference point, and we're just going to pull this out here, and we're just going to put one little dot right there, little line through the center of the pupil. That's where our arch wants to be. So we're going to set up our arch this way. And then all we have to do initially is just kind of connect the dots. You have to develop some confidence in doing this with a single stroke. So that's quite high up, and that would be for a character that's going to have wide, expressive, really over-the-top eyes. And then I just try to make a little wedge in the beginning, and I try to have it taper off. And I'll worry about detail later. I'm not too worried now because I'm going to go over this with the powder and I'm going to seal it. So right now I just want to get the general form so I can work and do my eye makeup, and we'll dial in the brows after that. You don't have to get them right to do your eye makeup. So there you have your brow set. So what I really want to teach you in this video is how to do it. So again, we're going to come to the outside of the nares. We're going to mark our two spots. We're going to then mark the furthest extension of the brow, and then we're going to go right through the center of the pupil to put in our arch line. And there we have a basic brow application. What you do after that, of course, is a little more complicated, and that's going to take a little more instruction. And to be honest, there's people on the net that are doing this already. I just wanted to show you some of my techniques. But we can come up here with all kinds of bases and start to build the eye. And we're going to use this, because of the shape of my eye, because of that sharp angle, I'm going to use this to build my crease outward. So hopefully that helps you, and you can, of course, change the brow shape in different ways that you want. And you can work with your blends. And when you get a wig on, sometimes you'll go back and you'll do a couple of adjustments. So there's a basic drag technique for getting your eyebrows in position. Hope you had fun. Cheers.